Hey, good morning, everybody. It's me, your professor slash instructor, RF Fossil, whatever you'd like to call me. Truthfully, RF is fine. So I just wanted to highlight some stuff that's going on with week two. This is supposed to be the bridge video. My fault again for being a little bit delayed on this, but expect bridge videos to come out a little bit sooner, more at the beginning, Sunday and Monday of the weeks. But basically with these videos, I'm just trying to let you guys know what we just finished up and how it bridges or connects to what we'll be doing in the current week ahead. So for example, we're in week two. So what have we been doing and what are we doing this week? So hopefully week one, we kind of got our feet wet. Hopefully some of that stuff with regards to basic genetics and DNA was foundational and a bit of a review for some. If it was new to you, hopefully it wasn't too overwhelming just yet. But definitely let me know at any point what you guys need help with or what you guys want further understanding in. As we progress in this course over the next few weeks, we will obviously build off of the basics. So having a solid understanding of even the simple concepts, for example, of how genes are made, that they're made up of those A, T, C's, and G's, and then that get translated into proteins, that is functional, right, for our bodies. Normal function for the cells, our hair color, everything about us ultimately boils down to those A, T, C's, G's, which code for proteins, which code for cells, etc. And they also determine our susceptibility, if you will, to various illnesses and diseases that will become more clear as we progress and develop a further understanding. So like I said, week one we discussed DNA, what they make up, genes, and then ultimately we'll get translated into protein. We're going to get into that part, the translation into protein, week three, coming up next week. But with week two, what we're going to look at and discuss more about is how genes get passed on. So we're going to learn about heritability and linked genes. Now, you do have an assignment this upcoming week. And I'll admit, if you haven't looked at it yet, definitely don't wait too long. The assignment is probably, to be honest with you, one of the more challenging ones that you'll have this semester. And for that, I kind of apologize, but at the same time, it really gives you a solid understanding of how this all works, how the scientists, the doctors, the nurses within this field really do well by their patients, and if you guys can understand these concepts and heritability in particular, then it makes it that much easier to break down and relay the more complex information to your future patients and their families. So what you guys are going to be doing, for example, is you're going to be doing kind of a Punnett square setup. And some of it will be very straightforward, and some of it will be a little bit more tedious. So definitely read the textbook, particularly for this particular week. But what I'm recommending especially is in chapter 4, they talk about inheritance, and they also talk about multi-gene inheritance as well. And they give you a great example of these Punnett squares, both simple as well as slightly more complex. So page, for example, 77 in your textbook is a great thing to review and look at. Even the images alone in the description and just reading those couple pages between 74 to 77 in your textbook is an excellent review, and even use it as a guide as you're doing the homework. Again, if you do have questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me via email. At the same time, best of luck. Otherwise, that's it for right now. Continue with the work, and hopefully the rest of your semester and all your other classes are going well too. All right, take care.